After cooking dinner for 12 people, my sister-in-law said loudly, "We should just order takeout next time. At least it'll be edible." I'd been cooking since 6 a.m. Turkey, stuffing, 3 sides, homemade rolls. My hands were burned from the oven, my feet screaming. Everyone just sat there when Kelly said it. Even my husband Mark smirked. So I stood up, untied my apron, and said, "You know what? You're absolutely right." Then I walked to the kitchen and called every restaurant in town. Booked takeout orders for every single holiday this year under Kelly's name and credit card info from her purse. Christmas dinner for 15 people from the most expensive steakhouse. New Year's catering for 20. Easter brunch delivery. I came back smiling. Good news, I solved the takeout problem for every holiday. Kelly's treating everyone this year since my cooking isn't good enough. Kelly went white. "What are you talking about? Check your email. Confirmation numbers are being sent now." Merry Christmas. Mark tried to say something, but I was already grabbing my keys. "Oh, and Kelly, the Christmas steakhouse order is $1 hour and $200. Hope your credit card can handle it." I drove to my sister's house and didn't come back until Monday. Kelly called my phone 47 times that weekend. The restaurants wouldn't cancel without a fee. She ended up paying over $3,000 for holiday meals she never wanted. But here's where it gets better. Christmas morning arrives, and I'm at my sister's house drinking coffee in my pajamas when my phone explodes. First Mark, then his mom, then Kelly again. I let them all go to voicemail while I watch my nieces open presents. Finally, around 10 a.m., I listen to the messages. Kelly's sobbing. "The steakhouse is here with $100 worth of food and I don't have the money. My card got declined. They're threatening to call the police for theft of services. Please, I'm begging you, call them back." Mark's message was just angry breathing and "Call me back right now or I'm filing for divorce." His mom left a message saying the family was deeply disappointed in my childish behavior and maybe I should seek professional help for my obvious mental breakdown. The last message was Kelly again, crying harder. My husband found out about the other orders, the New Year's catering, the Easter brunch. He's talking about leaving me. My kids are asking why mommy won't stop crying. "Please, I'll do anything. I'll apologize to everyone. I'll never say another word about your cooking." I screenshot all the messages and sent them to my sister. We laughed until we couldn't breathe, but then my sister made a good point. What if they actually call the cops on Kelly? This could destroy her life. So I called the steakhouse back. "Hi, this is about the Kelly Johnson order. I'm her sister-in-law and there's been a misunderstanding. She insulted my cooking at Thanksgiving, so I ordered this as a lesson using her information. I'd like to pay for it myself and have you deliver it to this address instead." I gave them my sister's address. Best Christmas lunch we ever had. Prime rib, lobster tails, the worst. Meanwhile, Kelly's family ate gas station sandwiches for Christmas dinner because nothing else was open. When I finally went home Tuesday, Mark was sitting at the kitchen table surrounded by empty takeout containers and unpaid bills. He looked like he'd aged 5 years. "We ate McDonald's for Christmas dinner," he said quietly. Mom cried. Kelly hasn't stopped apologizing. Her husband almost left her. "How was the McDonald's?" I asked, sitting down across from him. "Terrible, cold, the kids were devastated." I nodded. "Maybe next time someone will appreciate home cooking." "I'm sorry," he said finally. "I should have defended you." Kelly was completely out of line and I made it worse by laughing. "Yes, you should have." And yes, she was. Can we fix this? Can our marriage survive this?" I looked at him for a long moment. "Kelly owes me a public apology in front of everyone she insulted me in front of. And you need to prove you'll have my back. And if she won't apologize, then you better learn to love takeout because I'm never cooking for people who don't respect me again." 3 weeks later, Kelly showed up at our door with tears in her eyes and a homemade apple pie that was clearly her first attempt. Inside her card was a 3-page handwritten apology acknowledging that she'd been cruel, that my cooking was incredible, and that she'd been jealous of how everyone always praised my meals. She asked if I'd teach her to make my famous stuffing recipe. I said yes, but only if she apologized to Mark's mom too for ruining Christmas. She did. Now when I cook, everyone says it's the best food they've ever tasted. Kelly brings dessert to every gathering, and Mark jumps to defend me if anyone even thinks about complaining. And the best part, every time Kelly takes a bite of my food, I can see her remembering exactly how much her insult cost her. Sometimes the most expensive lessons are the ones that stick.